You know, if you could call it this, the one thing that will always be a blemish on Stockton and Malone's record is they never won it all. It just never came together for them in any single year, in part because the Chicago Bulls were standing there to keep them from getting to that trophy.
Antoine Carr out there with Malone. Then it's Isley. Then there's John Stockton. And it's Russell in at the threesome. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Blunt. Carr covering. Got a piece of it.
Fantastic steal. He knew exactly when to jump into that passing lane. Well done.
Stockton guarded by Kobe. And Shaq sends it back. Lakers leading by 9. Here's Barry. Jones with it. Kobe dishes to O'Neal.
Tried to thread the needle there. Wasn't there.
Hobbs the alley-oop pass. Trying to go big for the alley-oop, but good defense got in the way.
Oh! Now that's just rubbing it in, fellas.
Throwing it down with style.
These folks are not going to forget that one anytime soon. You know, at the end of his career, Stockton would be playing in a game, and you just forget he was 40 years old, but he still was very effective at that age.
Throwing it down with one hand and making it look easy.
Easy and fun. He just thrives on making the D look silly.
Yeah, which is something he does pretty often, Kevin.
We're just talking about John Stockton's age. His final year was 40 years old. He was still playing and competing at the very same level.
You know, to be honest, Kevin, I mean, he probably could have been a starting point guard maybe until age 45 or thereabouts. I mean, the way he ran the pick and roll was so efficient. His game wasn't predicated on great athleticism. It was quickness and smarts and toughness. I think it'll be a while before we see another player as effective as he was in their 40s. Although Jason Kidd, at 38, an NBA champion, he looks to be able to go another couple of years as well at a high level.
Isley the pass to Hornacek. From past the arc, there's the bucket. Good.
Another open look, hits bottom from outside.
Yep, that's 3 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
Now Fisher. And here's Shaq. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
From 11 feet away. No luck. And the Lakers go with it the other way.
And they have a huge advantage on the board.
Well, it's been one-sided so far, both on the rebounding side and the scoreboard. You know, you get better elevation with the one-hand dunk, and it's the most basic of all. Keep it simple.
And probably the most reliable.
Yeah, hard to mess that one up. Another 3, and we've just seen a barrage from long range here in the second half.
Well, they have come out blazing, and defensively, it's hard to deny that shot. I mean, that's a lot of ground to cover when a team spreads you out like they do.
To the inside. Fisher can't hit. Jazz trail by 9. Picked him clean. Russell gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul. And making a change here, the Jazz. Stockton's checked in. And then for the Lakers, Jones comes in for Eldon Campbell. And Kobe is subbed in for Johnson. And Fisher kicks to Jones. Russell's there. Dishes to Kobe. He's covered by Stockton. Jones dishes to Kobe. Clock at 6. Jones against Stockton. Gets it to go.
Just adds to what has already been a great day for him.
And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 11. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. For the 3. And the Jazz, another 3.
Stockton with the touch from downtown.
Now here's Kobe. Back to Jones. Hornacek with the steal.
The turnovers have upticked for them. They can't afford to let their concentration lapse here.
And they get it back. Shaq with some nice D.
You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
Yeah, and Clark, you know, rebounding's a team effort. Everybody's boxing out. Everyone is accountable for doing a nice job collectively.
Well, in the second half, we've seen them get caught napping a few too many times. I mean, those miscues are starting to add up.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Kobe. Defense is right there. Stockton gets called for the reach. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. Second free throw misses.
Well, that extends their lead, but he really had a chance to close the door and just couldn't do it.
Rebounded by the Lakers.
It's like he's just trying to showcase his range, but he could probably get a better shot in that possession.
Yeah, he sure could. It doesn't do you any good if you miss it from that deep.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Perfect from the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Utah calls timeout. They trail by 8. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here is Stockton. Long range from the inbound. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
Now, you'd think so. I mean, this game is theirs for the taking.
Gets the first. That increases their lead to 6. 2 for 2, and it's a 7-point ball game.
Nice job to make them all. That's a big play to extend their lead.
Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 7. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Not a whole lot they can talk about here, but you do want to finish the game on the right note.
Well, I guess they're going to try to pull a rabbit out of their backpack.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
And fouling now is really your only option.
Yeah, and you just got to hope he misses the free throw so you can get back in the game, Steve.
Gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
I think they have to go for a 3 right now, don't you, Clark?
Yeah, I don't think they have any choice but to go for the 3, Steve.
That's good. Stockton's got 42 in the game.
Tell you what, he's draining the 3 ball at will, guys.
Yeah, he is, and they've got to find a way to get out there on him.
You foul John Stockton, you're sending an 83% free throw shooter to the line. Perfect from the line, and it's a 5-point ball game.
And that'll do it, Kevin. Those last free throws were the icing on the cake.
The tray. John Stockton showing off his range.
Man, oh man, Kevin. He's really feeling it from three-point range now. All of a sudden, it seems like he just can't miss.
Nice job there of disrupting that play.
Yeah, nearly came up with the steal.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're up by 2. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here is Ori, and it's going to go the other way.
I think he was surprised to see the pass coming his way, and he reacted a little late.
Here is Stockton. To win it.
My goodness.
Beats the buzzer.
Wow.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win.
Well, it was a fun game to watch, but in the end, the Jazz were just too much for the Lakers.
And we know that Kobe and Shaq would eventually be a great duo. But in this game, Malone and Stockton were the tandem that had the upper hand.
That's all for us in this look back at Vintage NBA. For Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying we'll see you next time.